Hi, I'm Erin Pavlina, and I'm here with Kevin again.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We are back with more questions and answers, so let's hit it.
All right. Chester would like to know, why don't my spirit guides make my next action obvious? I'm not good at subtle hints, and I keep doing the wrong thing. Shouldn't they know I need more direction? I feel Chester off this one, by the way.
Yes, a lot of people are in Chester's boat. It is difficult when you are not tuned into your spirit guides on a daily or weekly basis to know what they're trying to tell you. I mean, that just makes sense. I would say you definitely need to work on connecting with your spirit guides so that you can hear them, get their guidance, and know what they want you to do. But in reality, most people will not connect with their spirit guides ever while they are living, and yet the spirit guides are still working on your behalf from the other side. So don't worry too much if you don't absolutely know positively what your next step is. Trust that they are sending you signs and signals, but you may not be picking up on them. For example, if I'm playing a song on a radio, but the radio is turned off, I'm not going to hear the song, right? So you have to turn the radio on, you have to tune in, you have to at least give them the opportunity to hit you with that guidance.
Can we talk about that a little more? How can we improve our ability to tune in?
So you definitely can work on connecting with your spirit guides. I have a program, the Intuition Development Program, which is an online course on my website that will help you go through the process of learning how to connect with your guides using all your various modalities, your intuitive modalities. And you can go through a program like that, or you can meditate, you can work on connecting with them more consciously. Sometimes just asking them for a better sign, it works. Or you might say, I need more than that. I need to know, should I choose this college or this college? Should I date this guy or not date this guy? Should I accept the promotion or not accept the promotion? And there are a lot of ways, subtle and overt, that your guides will get that information to you. But the main thing that you want to look for is what feels good. So if you have to make a decision, sometimes imagine you've made one decision, see how you feel, and then imagine you went another way and see how you feel. They will try to infuse you with a sense, clairsentiently, in your body of what feels good or what feels right or what feels like it's going to bring you joy.
So whichever modality is easiest is going to be based on the person and what they're strongest in, is that right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, very good. Allison would like to know, will I ever see my deceased loved ones again? She cannot bear the thought that she might never see them again.
Yes, that's a very distressing thought for all of us when you form loving attachments with people and they croak, as they say. It's obviously extremely devastating, and you feel that ripping of the cord because you can't see them, you can't hear them, and you can't talk to them anymore. But please rest assured, everybody, that you will see your loved ones on the other side practically the moment you get there. They are right there, and they are eager to reconnect with you. Some of them will come pick you up as you exit your body, and so please rest assured you will connect with them for sure.
Well, I appreciate the way you use the word croak very gently and compassionately there. Okay, the next question is related. How can I see my loved ones on the other side if they've already reincarnated?
Yes, people ask me this question a lot. It's one of the questions I get asked the most often, and it certainly makes sense to ask a question like that. So the way you have to understand what's happening on the other side is you have your higher self, which is your oversoul. That's who you are. Your higher self decides to take an incarnation, decides to be human again, and will sort of spawn a character that you will then play. After you're done being Kevin or being Erin, you release that persona and you go back and merge with your higher self, and then you may decide to spawn another character that lives somewhere else and has a different life. And your higher self will continue to do that until it no longer wants to experience something in your life. So I like to compare it to an actor who has taken on a role. So we all know Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is in this metaphor, he's the higher self. He's the actor. And then he will take on incarnations as Neo or John Wick and things like that. And then when he's done playing those roles, he's still Keanu Reeves. So when you cross over, and you looking for your deceased mother or your deceased sister, you will connect with their higher self, even if they have spawned another character that they are now playing. So, and you will recognize them. It will be very easy to recognize them, so that will not be a problem at all.
And they'll still have all their faculties, the fact that they're living another life, they are still fully capable as their higher self?
Correct. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Well, speaking of excellent entertainment, Kimberly would like to know, what's your favorite TV drama or thriller, and what's your favorite TV comedy?
Great question. There's so many. My favorite TV drama of all time, at least so far, is Supernatural. I love me some Sam and Dean. I recently got through watching Game of Thrones, a few years behind everybody, but it was nice binging, 75 episodes in a row? It took a long time, but I was very committed. So I did enjoy that very much. I think my all-time favorite series might be Battlestar Galactica, the 5-year one with the new cast, not the 70s cast. And I like everything that is paranormal and supernatural as well. And I also like all the superhero stuff.
So for Game of Thrones, who's your either favorite character or the one you were pulling for the most? What team are you on, Game of Thrones?
I was Team Tyrion. I love Tyrion because he's intellectual. In a sea of people who just want to cut things down and destroy. Tyrion was the voice of reason and intellect and strategy in the entire series, and I was desperately praying he would make it to the end.
Very good.
My favorite TV comedy, I really loved Will and Grace, both the original version and the reboot. I laughed out loud so many times. And even though I like other comedies, I've never laughed out loud just sitting and watching it by myself.
Was it the snarkiness of Will and Grace? What type of humor did you enjoy there?
I like sort of the caricatures of their personas and that they represented all kinds of different energies. I love the Karen and Jack interaction. I love the Will and Grace interaction. I loved everything about that show.
Very nice.
But I would have to say that technically, as evidenced by the fact that I've seen every episode at least 30 times, my favorite comedy is Big Bang Theory. Again, these are my people. And if I could have just inserted myself onto their couch, I would have loved to do everything that these people did, all their hobbies, all their interests. You know, I'm a big nerd, so I would have really enjoyed having those people as my friends.
Very good. Well, that's all of our questions for today.
Wonderful. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time.